So, Christmas time 2018, I got this awesome gift, and it turned out to be the DJI Osmo Pocket. I was excited because even though I have some cool cameras like the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera this is being shot on, the Osmo Pocket kind of intrigued me because it was so small and it can do 4K at 100 megabits a second. Plus, it could do 4K 60, and it was on a little gimbal. So I tried it out and I immediately fell in love. But one of the first, real big negatives I found with this thing was the audio from it wasn't that great, and there was no way to get professional audio. So it was kind of hard to mix in the Osmo Pocket into shoots unless I was just using like straight B-roll with no audio. Fast forward to a few days ago, from when this video came out, the Osmo Pocket 3.5 millimeter adapter was released. This little guy right here. There's a bunch of knockoffs that you could get on Amazon that were like $5. This was like $40, but none of them worked. And I'm guessing it's something either hardware in here or software in there that tells it that it's not the official DJI one. But regardless, the day it got announced, I picked this up. It took a few days to come. I ordered it direct from DJI, but it works amazing. So what I want to do right now is I want to kind of show you some of the footage I've taken over the past few days with actually this rig right here. So this little rig I've got the DJI Osmo Pocket. I've got a little Viltrox small shotgun mic, kind of meant for vloggy type stuff. Regardless, it's much better audio than using the internal mic. And I've also have this bracket from Kukua, which I'll put a link to the description below for all this stuff. But this little bracket basically makes it so I can use this setup with a few quarter-inch threads that are on both sides of this bracket. And I could use this to vlog, especially without having to use a phone, because, this is about the size of overall footprint of what you'd be doing if you're using your phone in your Osmo. So being able to use, the Osmo with a real microphone and a little, tripod handle, it definitely not only makes the footage more stable, but it makes it a little bit more compact, and you don't have to bring as many things or worry about as many different gadgets that have to be charged and whatnot. So what I want to show first is some of the footage from the first day when I got it. I went down to Miami into Wynwood with the fam and just took it out for a few shots in somewhat noisy environments to kind of test out the difference between this microphone and the internal microphone. So I'm out here in Midtown Miami with the family today. I figured I'd test out the Osmo Pocket and the audio capabilities. So right now we have the microphone plugged in right here, and I've got the Osmo Pocket kind of running on a Rode Video Micro knockoff. As you see, the face tracking works pretty well. It kind of keeps the microphone off to the side, so it doesn't really show up in the video. Looks pretty cool. This is the audio with the microphone plugged in, the audio with the microphone not plugged in, internal from the camera. So hopefully that replugs in, but yeah, it definitely makes a huge difference. So as you see, using an external microphone is just night and day compared to using the internal one. At the DJI adding this 3.5 millimeter jack right here, it kind of changes the game because, you can do anything like have wireless microphones, break out an XLR adapter and use XLRs that don't require phantom power. A few things to note, it seems like with this adapter, the cell phone type microphones do not work, the TRRS. So what you got to do is you got to get an adapter for those kinds of microphones if you want to use them. Or if you're using a microphone like this, it came with the cell phone type cord, and it also came with the normal 3.5 with these two pin marks right here. I believe if they have 3, it's the cell phone kind. If they have 2, it is the normal microphone kind for cameras. So after using it, I noted a few times in the video, it was really cool. The audio was much better. One of the things that kind of bugged me was when you turn this thing on and you put it into selfie mode, immediately you notice that it goes into face tracking. So we're in face tracking right now, and it does an okay job. As you saw in the video, sometimes it got the microphone in, but I was also moving pretty quickly. For the most part, it does a good job. Here, let me face it this way. Once you do that, the weird bug that came out was that even though it was tracked to my face, the autofocus wasn't always on point. And it's kind of weird because, it's tracking to your face, so you think because it's tracked to your face, the autofocus would know that the face is the point. But I guess one of the feature requests I would ask through DJI is try to, if it's not already, try to mix the face detection with the autofocus so it knows when it's face detecting, that's what it's got to be focused on. One minor other thing, when you plug this thing into the Osmo Pocket, there's no notification that you're using the adapter, and also there's no kind of sound notification regardless if you're not using the phone. If you use the phone, you do get to see audio levels. But what would be awesome is if DJI could add like a button, or not a button, if they can just add like a little notification on maybe the bottom left, especially for us who are cropping this anyways, so we can actually see what the full camera is getting. If you can just put like a notification, like a camera icon or something when the 3.5 or when the USB-C is plugged in, it would just be great to know that it's plugged in and working, because right now it's kind of luck. As you saw, even before when I was plugging it in and using it and unplugging it, I didn't even know if that would work, if I would have to stop recording. So notification would be nice. But otherwise, using this 3.5 millimeter jack, with the USB-C, it's definitely made this a more useful tool, and I can't wait to use it more in production. So my name's Jeff Fagan. I don't really do these that much, but I got really excited about the 3.5 millimeter jack on the Osmo Pocket, so I figured I'd just share the love. If you guys like this, I have some other videos on the channel. Some are camera related, some aren't. If you want to take a look, give me a like, subscribe, be awesome. Anyways, till next time, catch you later.